You won't believe what's happening behind the scenes in hip-hop right now. Two of the biggest names in rap, Kendrick Lamar and J. Cole, are reportedly in secret tension. And the details are shocking. Fans have always thought of them as mutual allies, respecting each other's artistry. But sources close to the industry reveal there's more than just friendly competition. From studio collaborations that went wrong to subtle disses dropped during interviews. The quiet rivalry is starting to bubble to the surface. And it's about to change the way we see the hip-hop world. Industry insiders are saying that Kendrick has been feeling some type of jealousy over J. Cole's recent moves. While J. Cole has allegedly been subtly shading Kendrick on social media, sparking speculation among fans and influencers alike, could this tension lead to a public fallout? Or is it just smoke in the hip-hop machine? One thing is for sure, the reactions online are insane. Fans are divided, social media is buzzing, and the hip-hop community is frozen, waiting to see who will make the first big move. Stay tuned, because in this video we're breaking down every clue, every reaction, and every insider reveal about Kendrick Lamar and J. Cole's secret tension. The kind of story that has the potential to shake the entire rap world. You do not want to miss this. The hip-hop world has always been a place of creative genius, competition, and sometimes silent rivalries. Fans have long admired Kendrick Lamar and J. Cole as two of the most influential rappers of this generation, both lyrical powerhouses, both respected for their artistry, and both seemingly on friendly terms. But behind the camera, in the recording studios and private conversations, something is brewing that could shake the foundations of modern rap. Sources close to the industry reveal that tensions have been simmering for months. Though the public has been largely unaware, it all started during a collaborative session that, according to insiders, didn't go as planned. Kendrick reportedly came into the studio with a specific vision for a track, a concept that required meticulous attention to lyrical detail and thematic depth. J. Cole, known for his smooth flow and effortless lyricism, reportedly pushed back on certain elements of the song, suggesting changes that Kendrick wasn't comfortable with. What seemed like a small disagreement in the studio may have been the first spark of a growing divide. According to multiple insiders, Kendrick felt that J. Cole's suggestions were undermining his creative direction, while J. Cole reportedly saw Kendrick's reaction as overly sensitive, even defensive. The tension, though subtle at first, has been building quietly, and it's now spilling over into social media and fan speculation. Fans first noticed subtle hints when Kendrick shared a cryptic tweet about trust in your circle, a message that, while vague, immediately set the internet ablaze. Was this aimed at J. Cole? Nobody knows for sure, but fans quickly began connecting dots. Around the same time, J. Cole posted a seemingly unrelated Instagram story, quoting lines about fake energy in the room. A post many interpreted as a direct response to Kendrick's tweet. The timing, the wording, and the imagery were all perfectly aligned to fuel rumors of an unspoken beef between two giants of the industry. Industry analysts say, this tension isn't about personal animosity, at least not entirely. It's about creative influence, artistic control, and the pressure of living up to legacy. Both Kendrick and J. Cole have cultivated enormous fan bases that scrutinize every move, every lyric, every interview. One insider explains, these two are at the top of the game. They know that every step they take is going to be analyzed. So when there's even a hint of disagreement or a creative clash, it feels magnified. And that's exactly what's happening here. The fans, the media, the whole industry are watching, waiting for the spark to ignite. The tension has also been noticed by collaborators. Producers who have worked with both Kendrick and J. Cole say that studio sessions have become tenser than usual. One producer, who spoke under the condition of anonymity, revealed, it's not like they're yelling at each other or anything crazy, but there's this energy in the room. You can feel it, like everyone's walking on eggshells. It's subtle, but it's there. The kind of subtle tension that could explode at any moment. Even fellow rappers have started to comment, albeit indirectly. Some hint at loyalty and respect, others post ambiguous messages about competition in the game. The reality is that the hip-hop community thrives on competition, one-upmanship, and drama, and fans are experts at reading between the lines. Social media has been flooded with memes, fan theories, and breakdowns of every interaction between Kendrick and J. Cole. Some fans argue that this tension is purely creative and temporary, while others believe it could escalate into a full-blown feud, especially with the stakes of album releases, awards, and streaming numbers looming large. What makes this story even more fascinating is that both rappers have mastered the art of control over public perception. Kendrick rarely comments on rumors or drama directly, and J. Cole is known for his thoughtful, calculated social media presence. This makes fans and insiders even more hungry for clues, interpreting every post, tweet, or Instagram story as a potential signal, adding fuel to the fire. an industry insider revealed that during a recent awards show after-party, there was a private conversation between Kendrick and J. Cole that lasted over an hour. Witnesses say it was tense but polite, the kind of meeting where words are measured, but the subtext is powerful. The insider claimed they weren't arguing in public, but you could feel it. Every eye in the room was on them. They're both leaders in the culture, and neither wants to look weak. It's like watching chess. Every move is calculated. The tension isn't just limited to studio sessions or private events. Fans also point to the lyrics of recent songs by both artists as indirect commentary on each other. Lines about loyalty, envy, creative authenticity, and betrayal have become the subject of heated debate online. Some lyrics are subtle, almost poetic, but fans are convinced that Kendrick and J. Cole are sending messages to each other through their music. And the speculation only adds to the buzz. So, what does all this mean for hip-hop fans? One thing is certain, the story is far from over. Every post, every lyric, and every interview now carries the weight of potential drama. And while some insiders hope the tension remains a creative spark rather than a personal feud, the possibility of a public confrontation, whether in music or media, keeps the internet on edge. In the next part of this video, we'll break down the social media reactions, fan theories, and insider revelations that are pointing to the next chapter in this story. From subtle jabs to industry whispers, the tension between Kendrick Lamar and J. Cole could become one of the most talked about rivalries in modern hip-hop. As soon as rumors of tension between Kendrick Lamar and J. Cole began circulating, social media erupted into chaos. Twitter threads exploded with fan theories, Instagram memes flooded timelines, and YouTube reaction videos began popping up within hours. Every subtle post, tweet, or lyric became a clue in the eyes of fans, turning this hidden rivalry into one of the hottest topics in the hip-hop world. One of the first viral moments came when Kendrick shared a cryptic quote on Instagram. "Some people celebrate your success, others resent it in silence." At first glance, it seemed like a general motivational post, but fans were quick to connect the dots. Many interpreted it as a subtle shot at J. Cole, suggesting that even close friends in the industry could harbor envy. Within minutes, fan accounts were dissecting every word, every emoji, and even the time the post went live, speculating that it was a direct response to something Cole had done or said in recent interviews. Meanwhile, J. Cole didn't post directly about Kendrick, but he shared a story quoting, "Energy speaks louder than words. Watch the room carefully." Fans went wild, claiming it was Cole's side of the story, a quiet rebuttal, or even a warning. Memes flooded Reddit, Twitter, and TikTok, comparing lyrics from both artists, theorizing about hidden messages, and debating who was right in this subtle clash. Within hours, hashtags like #Kendrick vs JCOL and #HipHopTension was trending, showing just how hungry the audience is for drama in the rap world. YouTube reaction videos skyrocketed. Influencers and hip-hop analysts started breaking down old footage, interviews, and studio session clips, claiming they could detect subtle signs of disrespect or frustration. One popular reaction channel posted a video titled, "Kendrick Lamar and J. Cole's Secret Beef." Here's what we found. The video quickly gained thousands of views, with fans in the comments dissecting every frame and offering their own interpretations. Many suggested that even minor gestures, like avoiding eye contact in public appearances or subtle body language in interviews, were proof of underlying tension. Industry insiders added fuel to the fire. A well-connected producer revealed that during a recent studio session, Kendrick was reportedly frustrated with the direction of a collaborative track, while J. Cole appeared completely unbothered, leading to an awkward silence. The producer explained, "It's the kind of tension you can feel in the room. Not loud or dramatic, but heavy. You know something's off, even if neither of them says it out loud." Meanwhile, rumors started swirling that other artists were picking sides. Some fans speculated that Ab-Soul or J-Rock may be involved, offering subtle support to Kendrick. While Dreamville affiliates were allegedly backing Cole, this added another layer of intrigue, making fans feel like they were witnessing a hidden chess game in hip-hop. With alliances and strategies forming behind the scenes, the debate wasn't just online. Music podcasts began dedicating entire episodes to dissecting the tension. Hosts broke down lyrics, social media posts, and even public appearances, creating hours of content for fans to analyze. Charlemagne the God, in one of his podcasts, hinted that this was the kind of story that could explode if either artist decided to speak publicly, adding even more anticipation and drama to the unfolding saga. Fans also began looking at past collaborations for hidden meaning. Old tracks, interviews, and award show appearances were revisited with fresh eyes. Lines from Kendrick's verses were interpreted as subtle shots at Cole's creative decisions, while certain J. Cole lyrics were dissected as veiled references to Kendrick's approach to music. Every lyric, every gesture, every facial expression became a potential piece of the puzzle. Feeding the frenzy online, the tension has also sparked creative speculation among fans. Social media challenges and memes emerged, comparing lyrics to tweets and creating mashups to decode the feud. TikTok creators began posting theories, reactions, and humorous takes, ensuring the story reached audiences beyond traditional hip-hop fans. Some of these videos went viral overnight, further amplifying interest in the story. Even award shows and public events became battlegrounds for subtle cues. Fans noticed that during a recent hip-hop awards show, Kendrick and J. Cole's interactions were minimal. When cameras caught them in the same room, Kendrick appeared reserved, while Cole seemed detached but confident. These subtle differences were magnified by fans, interpreted as proof that the tension was real and ongoing. Music critics also weighed in, arguing that this hidden tension could influence the industry in unexpected ways. They claim that rivalry between such high-profile artists often leads to incredible creative output, diss tracks, collaborative competition, and an overall elevation in artistry. But critics also warn that if the tension escalates publicly, it could divide fans and stir controversy, potentially affecting streaming numbers, awards, and reputations. What's most fascinating is how both Kendrick Lamar and J. Cole have mastered public perception. Neither has explicitly confirmed or denied the tension, which keeps fans on the edge of their seats. The suspense drives engagement. People click videos, comment endlessly, and share posts in hopes of uncovering the truth. Every quiet moment, every indirect reference becomes a viral moment waiting to happen. So, as of now, the hip-hop world is watching closely. Fans are debating, analysts are theorizing, and influencers are creating content at lightning speed. This hidden tension between Kendrick Lamar and J. Cole has transformed a subtle studio disagreement into a social media phenomenon, making it one of the most talked about stories in recent hip-hop history. In the next part of this video, we'll explore potential consequences, insider predictions, and what could happen next. Will Kendrick and J. Cole resolve their differences behind closed doors? Or are we on the verge of a public fallout that could dominate headlines across the music world? Stay tuned, because the story is far from over. The hidden tension between Kendrick Lamar and J. Cole has now reached a point where the entire hip-hop industry is watching, and everyone is asking the same question. What happens next? After weeks of subtle social media jabs, cryptic posts, and studio rumors, insiders suggest that the next few months could be pivotal for both artists and the culture as a whole. Sources close to the artists indicate that Kendrick is reportedly doubling down on his creative vision, working meticulously on a series of unreleased tracks that may address this tension, whether directly or indirectly. Meanwhile, J. Cole has been seen in the studio with members of his Dreamville collective, reportedly crafting songs that hint at loyalty, competition, and artistic supremacy. Fans are speculating wildly. Will this lead to a series of diss tracks, or is this tension going to remain behind closed doors? Adding fuel to the fire, several influential producers and collaborators have hinted at a possible collaboration gone wrong. One insider said, Kendrick and J. Cole both have very strong visions for their music. When you put two of the best in the same room, creative friction is inevitable. Sometimes it sparks magic, sometimes it sparks tension. This is one of those times where the tension is very real. The tension isn't just limited to studio sessions. Hip-hop media outlets have reported that other top rappers are watching closely, some even choosing sides. Fans have speculated that artists like J-Rock, Soul, and Dreamville affiliates are aligned with Cole, while Top Dog Entertainment members may be subtly supporting Kendrick. This has led to a fascinating dynamic, a tension that isn't just personal, but potentially shaping alliances within the industry. Social media continues to explode. TikTok, Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube are flooded with reaction videos, meme compilations, and lyrical breakdowns. Fans dissect every performance, every interview, and every public appearance. Even award shows have become stages for speculation. Who looks at whom? Who interacts with whom? And who performs songs that could carry hidden messages? Every action becomes fodder for discussion, and this digital frenzy keeps the tension alive in the public eye. Some fans are even predicting live confrontations or collaborations that address the tension directly. Imagine Kendrick and J. Cole performing on the same stage at an awards show, each subtly throwing lines at the other, or releasing tracks that contain hidden references and subliminal shots. The possibilities are endless, and each scenario is being analyzed and debated by fans worldwide. Industry analysts believe this tension could have massive implications for the rap world. Rivalries like this often lead to incredible creative output. Albums can become statements, collaborations become strategic, and public perception can sway entire fan bases. One analyst explained, When two artists of this caliber are in subtle competition, the results can be legendary. We might see some of the best music of the decade emerge from this tension if it's managed well. But if it escalates publicly, it could also create division and unnecessary drama. Meanwhile, fan reactions have been intense and varied. Some staunchly support Kendrick, praising his visionary artistry and subtle approach to the situation. Others side with J. Cole, admiring his calm, measured responses and lyrical genius. Forums, Reddit threads, and comment sections have become battlegrounds for debates, often turning into mini-feuds among fans themselves, adding another layer to the drama. Insiders suggest that this tension may influence upcoming album releases. Both Kendrick and Cole have been relatively quiet about release dates, and fans now speculate that some tracks could be specifically tailored to address the tension. Whether through subtle references or more direct commentary, the anticipation is palpable, and the entire hip-hop world is waiting to see what drops first. Other rappers have started weighing in indirectly, either through social media posts, interviews, or cryptic lyrics. Some are choosing to remain neutral, while others are subtly commenting on loyalty, respect, and creative rivalry. The ripple effect is fascinating. Even artists not directly involved are being drawn into the conversation, showing just how influential and far-reaching this tension has become. Of course, the drama isn't all negative. Many fans and critics argue that this tension could actually benefit the hip-hop industry. The rivalry could push Kendrick and J. Cole to new creative heights, inspire other artists, and spark discussions that elevate the art form. It's a reminder that competition, when managed properly, can lead to innovation, excellence, and iconic moments in music history. So, what's next? Will Kendrick and J. Cole resolve their differences quietly? Or are we on the brink of a public feud that dominates headlines and social media for months? Some insiders hint that a private meeting may already be in the works, designed to clear the air and prevent unnecessary escalation. Others suggest that fans might get lucky with hidden collaborations that subtly address the tension, turning potential drama into a historic musical moment. One thing is certain, the story is far from over. Every tweet, every lyric, every studio session now carries weight. Fans are watching, analysts are dissecting, and the industry is holding its breath. The tension between Kendrick Lamar and J. Cole is no longer just a rumor. It's a cultural event, a real-time drama unfolding in front of the world's eyes. In the coming months, we may witness hidden diss tracks or lyrical shots in upcoming albums, collaborations, or public appearances that hint at reconciliation or competition. Fan theories and social media frenzy continue to dominate online discussions. Industry fallout, with alliances forming and rivalries subtly shaping the future of hip-hop. Hip-hop fans, music lovers, and industry insiders alike are now asking, will Kendrick and J. Cole channel this tension into artistic brilliance? Or will it escalate into something more controversial? Only time will tell. But one thing is clear, this story is one of the most talked about sagas in modern hip-hop history, and every move by these two legends will be scrutinized, analyzed, and celebrated by millions. So, stay tuned, because the next chapter in this hidden tension between Kendrick Lamar and J. Cole is already unfolding, and it's going to be epic, dramatic, and unforgettable. What do you think is really going on between Kendrick Lamar and J. Cole? Are they just creative rivals, or is this tension about to explode into something bigger? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. I want to hear who you're siding with. Don't forget to smash that like button if you're shocked by this drama, and subscribe with notifications on so you never miss the latest updates from the world of hip-hop. And if you're serious about staying on top of every secret, hidden move, and behind-the-scenes story in rap, check out our other videos. Trust me, you don't want to miss what's coming next.